Jeremy LaFrance with Backstage Entertainment here, guys, and we found none other than Mike Posner. Mike, how you doing?
High five.
High five. Let's do that. Just talking to you, you kind of get the butterflies before heading on stage. It's 2 o'clock. You got probably, what, about 6-7 hours before you hit the stage, and what's kind of your feeling going on right now?
I'm chilling right now. I'm probably gonna go play basketball after we finish this interview.
Really?
Yeah, you can come if you want.
Well, we
I don't know if you got any skills on the court, but
maybe we'll have to record that for the fans because we are Backstage Entertainment. Shows how backstage you are, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess you know, it's 6-7 hours or so away from taking the stage, and actually, you were brought here by the University of Nebraska at Omaha, and for the students here, how do you plan your show any differently for the students than you would a normal show, or how do you go about doing that?
Yeah, man, I graduated like a year or so ago.
From Duke, right?
Exactly.
Yep,
exactly. So I really feel like, you know, one of the kids still. I don't feel like a grown-up by any means. So when it's always special when I get to play colleges because I really feel like one of the kids. I feel like one of them.
Yeah. So it's kind of like performing in front of your peers and
let
loose a little more, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I guess growing up, did you ever think that you were going to make it this big as what you are right now, and probably even bigger as you kind of head down the road here?
Oh, man, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, did you ever think that growing up that you wanted to be at this level?
I wanted to be a producer. I wanted to make beats for rappers.
Okay.
But I was failing at that. I used to go to. I remember I had meetings at like G Unit and Def Jam and Atlantic, and I never sold any beats. They would always say no. The only person that ever used one of my beats was Big Sean. So I decided to start singing on my beats myself, and I guess people liked it. Here I am.
Yeah, I guess you kind of got a lot of people to like it. Huh? Checked out your Facebook page. You got 1.5 million people on there. I mean, how's that feeling, just to have that many people liking your page?
Oh, man, I didn't even know. That's
really?
A lot.
Yeah, I just checked it this morning. I think 1.5 million's on there right now. So
wow.
Yeah, so quite a bit of following there.
Grateful, man.
That is pretty cool. Now, we just mentioned you went to Duke, just graduated recently. How much of a struggle was that to balance that, because you were starting like your album and everything, you know, towards the end of your college career? I guess what was it like to juggle all that?
It was definitely hard. Like, Duke's not an easy school, man.
No.
And the professors, they didn't care. Like, a lot of my friends, like, in class, they'd be like, yo, man, like, you got an A, right? I'd be like, no, like, they don't care, like, that I'm signed or whatever. I still have to do all the work.
Yeah.
So it was definitely hard, but I'm glad I went back. You know, I signed a record deal after my junior year, and I was ready to drop out, but my mom made me go back. So I'm happy I made that decision, and I got a degree back home in my mom's house. She's got my degree on the wall next to a platinum plaque.
Well, that's good.
So that's pretty cool.
That is good. Yeah, at least have your degree in case something doesn't go right here. But I'm sure it's gonna keep growing from here, like I said, because you're doing really well here.
Definitely plan on that. Thank you, though.
And let's talk about back in August of last year, you actually released your debut album called 31 Minutes to Take Off. What was your biggest surprise, like even right now, of how well that album did? Was anything that just popped out at you as like, wow, I can't believe this?
I think, like, whenever I get to do shows overseas, like we did a show like in Australia, and we just did a show in Indonesia, and like to go there and see people singing the words and sometimes like in France, like when it's not their first language, to see them still singing the words is really like makes the hair stand up on my arms.
People that don't speak the language and they're singing your songs, that's got to be quite an honor, I'd say.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Now, talk about, we'll go kind of revert back to your Facebook page again. You actually have an album on there that people they post photos, and you guys put these in this album called Brains Up.
Yeah.
What's the whole idea behind Brains Up? Because I know you have your deal. I can't really do it with my hands right now.
Yeah, it's like this. So basically, like, the people that support my movement, they're called the Brain Trust.
Okay.
And this is their sign, like these.
There you go.
So if you're down with
to post it and everything,
if you're down with what I do, then do like that, and I know.
Where did the Brain Trust idea come out? Because I know that you came up with that like in college and stuff too, right?
Yeah. Originally, FDR, his cabinet when he was president, was called the Brain Trust, and I had a group of musicians around me at Duke. that I called the Brain Trust,
Okay.
because basically, like, I was like the president. I would take advice and input from them, but in the end, like, it was my project.
Right.
So that's where the name originally came from.
So you're kind of incorporating FDR into that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really neat. You've had a few of your singles off of your new album, come out. Especially the biggest hit is obviously going to be "Cooler Than Me," which a lot of your fans are out there know, and I'm sure they sing along at concerts and everything. And then you have "Please Don't Go," and then "Bow Chicka Wow Wow." So, and you got to do that with Lil Wayne. How awesome of an experience was that to do with Lil Wayne?
It was really cool, man. He's a really cool guy. We had a lot of hot girls at the video, so it was definitely a good time.
Yeah, right.
It was a good time.
Exactly. Do those kind of come from life experiences, your songs and everything like that?
Yeah, all my songs are inspired by real life, and that's kind of what makes me the artist that I am, is that I talk about normal shit, you know, in my songs, where a lot of people are talking about, like, how much money they got or how many hoes they get. I'm just kind of a normal dude that's good at making beats and writing songs.
All right, so life experiences, it's working, right?
I guess.
All right, now kind of like I mentioned to you, we had a contest on our Facebook page, which actually fans can go to and search Backstage Entertainment on Facebook, like us, and we have contests. We're going to have Mike actually sign a few photos to have contests and everything like that, but we're trying something new now. We have people that have submitted their phone number and also a question for Mike. We're actually going to try and call somebody right now to see if we can get somebody. That's right. If they don't pick up, I have the question. And we are actually going to call the winner of this contest, whose name is Becky Barnett. So we're going to try calling her quick.
I was hoping it was going to be a girl.
It's a girl,
Yes.
so. Okay, let's see if we have one bar down here. We're underground here. All right. Let's see. It's ringing.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Oh.
Please check the number and try
Wow.
again.
Becky didn't pay the phone bill.
No, she did not. All right. Anyway, like I said, we do have her question written down because she did submit it. She asked, "What is your greatest challenge and how did you overcome it?"
Oh, man. I feel like I've had like a relatively smooth ride, man. I'm really blessed and really grateful. I don't know. I say like I only been singing 2 years, so I didn't really know how to sing. And I had like a hit on the radio where I was singing, so that was kind of like a challenge for me. It was kind of like one of my flaws was one of my strengths, because I have a really weird voice, I guess, that I guess people like, because I never really learned how to sing like the right way.
Oh, really?
So I use like one of my weaknesses to be my strength.
There you go. I mean, you just overcome it. That's right. And now, like I mentioned too, we're going to go to another thing we do on our Facebook page where fans have submitted questions for you, and you actually get a draw out of here. So we'll do a few and see what you get.
So nervous.
This is our BSC box, and what'd you draw out of it?
What bands did you grow up liking? Well, there's a lot of them. I was a big hip hop kid though when I was growing up. So like my favorites were like Black Star, like Mos Def and Kweli. I was a big Nas fan. I love the Roots. I saw them like 100 times when I was growing up. I like Dead Prez. I met them when I was in like 6th or 7th grade, and that was like the highlight of my year. I love Outkast. I also love bands like Led Zeppelin was one of my favorites, and Rage Against the Machine.
Yep.
To name a few, though. To name a few.
Name a few.
There's
All
more.
right. Let's try another one here.
All right.
All right.
What song would you love to cover that you haven't already?
Yeah, any of those bands you mentioned, or any other bands, or a song you like, you just want to cover?
I would love to do Other Side by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Are you in the process of working on it, or?
No, that was part of the question. I haven't done it yet.
Okay, so you maybe down the road we'll let the fans maybe give a little teaser or something.
More?
Just one more we'll try. I know you gotta get going, so we'll do that.
What's your favorite song performed live?
Ooh, yeah, your favorite song. Obviously, you're probably gonna be cooler than me because everybody sings along with you, or is it something else now?
That's a really hard question. It's different every night.
Is it? Gauge the crowd a little bit?
Yeah, it's different. But I love to do Please Don't Go. I love to do Please Don't Go.
Okay, kind of more of a softer song, and Do you do anything special during the performance?
I can't tell you that because then people won't come and see.
There you go. There you go. Well, we'll wait to post it after tonight. But yeah, for future shows, I understand.
Yes,
so,
sir.
all right. Once again, Mike Posner sitting here. We're at Sokol Auditorium here in Omaha, Nebraska. Definitely check out his future tour dates and check out your website with MikePosner.com.
Yes, sir.
And join him on Facebook. Get him up to 2 million here pretty soon,
Yeah.
huh? That's right. Once again, Jeremy LaFrance with Backstage Entertainment. Mike Posner, guys. Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy LaFrance.